Hey guys, what's up? So it's the weekend after Christmas, and guess what that building is? That's going to be the new Smock Knives building. I decided to rent out some property with a huge two-car garage on it, and they're doing work on it on the inside right now, getting it ready for when I can move in January 1st. So let's go take a look. Well, it's been raining really bad. It started overnight. We got a big, huge storm front that came in, and these guys were working on the shop. The landlord was going to do some insulating, putting some walls up, and doing the ceiling, getting it ready for my shop. So we kind of made an arrangement where he benefits and I benefit from the work. So they were working on Saturday. Today's Sunday. Like I said, it's been raining, so I wanted to come over and find out if there was any water issues. So that way, when I'm planning where to put equipment, I kind of know not to put it where there's water. And there's several spots that have water. They also parked their truck and all their equipment still in here because they're not done. But I figured I'd come over and check it out and show you guys. So the ceiling, there was, just the bare ceiling. They insulated it and put up some white metal by the looks of it. And they're putting plywood or OSB walls up. They ran electrical for a couple of baseboard heaters, and then my Christmas present was a wall mounted propane heater. What is it called? Oh, it's right here. Mr. Heater. Like a 50,000 BTU unit. So that was my Christmas present from my parents. Thank you very much. That's going to go up. So they still got some work to do, but not a ton, really. And then I'm hoping next week sometime I can start moving benches in, start moving equipment in. It's pretty big. It's 30 by 30. I got plenty of power out here. I've already got lines ran for 220 for my air compressor. So it's an upgrade, and I wouldn't have been able to do this without you guys. I mean, like, seriously, no joke. I went from modding knives to working on some designs of my own to having a pretty large pre-order list. And I have many other things in the works that I can't get to because I'm in a one-car garage right now. I don't have a lot of space, and I'm working from home, which means constant distractions all day long. So I might try and work 12 hours, but how much actual work am I getting done? 4 or 5 maybe, because I keep getting pulled to do household stuff. That's got to end. If I want to make this business real, I need to come into work at 6, 7 o'clock in the morning and work till, even if it's just 5 or 6. But if I do that steady, I should be able to get a lot more done. So this is going to be awesome, guys. It's not as good as like John Grimsmo's, or Brad Souther, their space that they moved into, but this is still space. It's going to have R30 insulation in it. This thing should be nice and toasty during the winter. It's going to be freaking awesome, guys. I've already got benches built. I should be able to fit 4 by 8 benches in the center of the room, and then work benches on the outside edge. My goal is to have that whole back wall back there lined up with grinders. Now I want to have like 6 or 7 grinders. I hate changing belts. If you look at time efficiency and you go from like a 36 to a 80 to a 120 to a 220 to a 400 or whatever your setup is. I did some hearts the other day, and I figured out that I did like 10 or 15 hearts, and I figured that I had like 200 belt changes because I had one grinder. 200 belt changes. That sucked. So if I could line up even 3 grinders to do 36, 120, and 220 or something like that, and just go from each one, you know, it would really cut down on switching out belt time. It adds up. I mean, it seems silly, but it really does add up. But anyhow, so hopefully there's going to be enough space in here for where that truck is, that there's going to be a Tormach CNC it by the end of the year, maybe after Blade Show. If Blade Show goes well, I'll be able to buy a CNC and maybe even a CNC lathe, because I've got lots of things I can do on my own CNC lathe. So it's going to be cool, and I'll probably do one big long video and just link them together here. So we'll see how this weekend goes, if I can get moved in next week, and then I'll post a video of that progress. And thank you guys for supporting me in 2015. I haven't felt this good in a long time. 2016 is gonna rock. I've got lots planned for 2016. We're gonna knock it out of the park. There's some collaboration stuff in the works that I really can't talk about who, but there's actually several collaborations. Some of them mid-size and some of them large. So you guys should see some cool shit coming out of here. And I've got designs that I haven't even built prototypes for yet. So thanks again, guys. This shop is completely, it's going to be mine to use, but completely because of you guys. And I appreciate it. And it's going to take me a week or two here to get moved in and get back up and running. So, if you feel the urge to send me "where am I at" email, please don't. Just know that, that's why I'm getting this space, so I can get stuff done quicker. Trust me, you're on the books, and I'm busting my ass. I plan on, once I get everything in here and get rearranged, I'll have the space to line up like every mini Southern that I have in my book, and I'm going to do them all at once, so I can get efficiency of cutting all the blades down at once, cutting all the handles down all at once, and get everybody done. Then the Quakens, then I'm going to get everybody done, and then line up all the oddball, hinders and that kind of stuff, and do all those at once. And then, I don't know if it'll be at the same time or not, but then I've got a whole bunch of SK23s to do. And I've got a whole bunch of stuff done with the SK23s, so if you're on the SK23 wait list, and I think there's some guys that have been on there for like a year, I do apologize right now. I was out of buttons, which I just got buttons in, and I'm still out of titanium screws. I hate to build them out of steel screws because I can't find the screws that I like that fit the design of the knife. I don't want to compromise. But I've got a guy making me screws. It's just like, oh, it'll be next week, oh, it'll be next week. So I know he's working on them. I know they're coming soon. Should be within the next week or two. And I've got like 100 handles cut out and 100 blades cut out already. So I've been working on them. I just can't get to the finishing assembly part yet. So as soon as I get the last parts, I should be able to punch them out rather quickly. I want to be able to do 5 to 10 a week is what I want to set up. I'll set up 5 and bust them out, and hopefully, I'll see where, can I do 5 a week? Can I do more than 5 a week? We'll see. But that's what this shop's all about, gaining efficiencies. So anyhow, guys, I'm excited, and we'll come in next week, and I'll do a little video and see where we're at. All right? Thanks, guys. Later. Hey, guys, another quick update. It's move-in ready. Got a couple of baseboard heaters in. They did the walls, painted them, white ceilings, 2 big garage doors. Also, the Mr. Heater dude is hooked up. Power and everything's on it, but the gas line is not ran yet. Waiting for the gas company to do that. I don't want to mess around with that. So that still has to go in. Well, we got my little Bose radio here, so we got Beats. Two workbenches that I brought in. I have one more workbench, and a bunch of half workbenches that'll go up against the walls. So I haven't figured out exactly where everything's going to go yet. Working on that right now. I need to get these tops drilled on. But kind of the plan's gonna be, sorry for swinging you around. There's the door, come in, can't really put nothing on the heater. Maybe I'll put a dry erase board or something above it. Then right there, I want to put a sink because that is a water line. Can't really hook it up yet. It got cracked last winter, I guess, and has a broken pipe. So can't hook up water yet, but there's water there. So I'm going to put a sink right there. Then there's my line for my air compressor, 220. So I'll put my air compressor right there. And then I'm thinking my anodizing station right underneath that window. Then my cement mixer in the corner for stone washing. Then I'm going to put my manual lathe right there. And then I'm going to put my manual mill right there. And then underneath here, I'm going to build a little station for storing metal, blade steel, titanium, that kind of stuff. There's my drops from a lot of the stuff that I've already cut. I want to hang those in the walls. These are kind of like little badges of honor to me, because it takes a lot of money to buy that much material and have it all water jet cut. That shit wasn't cheap. At any rate, I want to save some of this wall space back here because eventually I want to have enough room to put like a manual mill and a CNC, and this whole back wall is going to be hopefully one manual lathe, one CNC lathe, one manual mill, one CNC mill on this back wall. But right now I don't have those other two, so I'm going to utilize the space for other stuff. Probably going to put a workbench right here, a shallow one. Maybe put my bandsaw, sorry, brain fart. Not really sure what I'm going to do with that corner yet. Then over here, I'm going to put a little station right here next to this back door for spraying Cerakote and a Cerakote oven, so that if I wanted to go outside, I want to build a little booth out there that I can spray Cerakote. And maybe like a Kydex station here for you know, doing sheaths and whatnot. And then I've got another heater, so I can't really put nothing right there. And maybe in that corner I'll put brooms and that kind of crap. So if the mills and stuff are going to be here, I've got this big open space. There was 2 lifts here, so I put these 2 workbenches over top of these lifts so that I didn't trip on them, because I just can't, you know, maybe someday I can concrete them in and level them out, but not yet. So I'm thinking right in through here, I could put a row of tool cabinets facing that direction. That will be all the tools needed for the mills and lathes and all that kind of stuff. So I can just turn around and they're right there. And they're narrow, so I can still have walking space on either side of them. Then over here, this will be drilling and assembly. Haven't figured out on which side of what I want to do yet. And then I have one more table at the other house that I'm going to bring over, and I'm probably going to put right here. And then I'm probably going to make a work area right here in front of this door of my for my grinders, and stuff will go here. That way I can open up this door if I wanted to and just blow the dust to clean all the grinders off out the door. I can make a rack, because I'm not really going to use this door that much. I can make a rack to hang all my belts from in front of the door. Maybe even right here put a dust collection system and then run the hose right to the grinders. Maybe at some point put up some kind of sheeting or something around here, tarp, to keep some of the dust from coming this way. But that's kind of the plan. We're getting there. I'm moving all this shit so far by myself. I had a little bit of help the other day moving some of these benches over from my stepson and one of his buddies. And then I'm sure my dad will give me a hand here. But all my guy friends have moved out of the area, so like I have no help. Kind of sucks. But that's what happens when you get older. Everybody moves away. Alright guys, I'm gonna get cracking here, and we'll keep you posted as this video goes along. And I don't know, at some point or another, I'm gonna put these together and post the video. Maybe I'll do that here at the end of this, and then we'll do a separate video when I'm a little bit further along, so you guys can keep posted. And sorry, production's down right now. You know, I'm hoping to be back up and running in a week. So I'm not doing anything. I'm not working on anybody's knives. I'm not, you know. It is what it is, guys. I gotta move. I gotta get in here. Gotta get things cracking. So, all right, later.